Hey y'all, so it's me again. This video is gonna be different because one, it's not a redesign. It has nothing to do with like redesigning actually. It's just me bitching and complaining. So, and updates and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. It has once again been 2 months since I uploaded my last video. But did I mean to wait 2 months to make another video? No, but was I actively working on another video in that time? Also no. So really, who gets the blame? I sure am not taking it, so we're just gonna blame some random bystander for that. Also, I am recording on my iPad. I recorded the speed paint on my iPad and I'm recording this voiceover on my iPad. I don't have a microphone that can like connect to my iPad, so I'm just using the microphone that comes with it. So it's probably like super crunchy and gross and you can probably hear everything. I have my air conditioning on because it's hot as shit where I live, and I'm not gonna turn that shit off just for the video, so I'm so sorry for that. Just like pretend it's nice calming white noise in the background. So I actually wrote a script for this, like on actual paper, so I can have cohesive and collective thoughts and just not ramble, and have a point. I usually don't do scripts. I find them stifling to my creative process or whatever, but this doesn't have anything to do with like a redesign or like creativity. It's just me talking, so I'm sure I can manage. Objective number 1, I have graduated. Yay! Woo! No more school ever again until I start college. I'm gonna start college soon, so you probably won't get a new video in a bit, because the way school works for me is I go to school and then I just can't do anything for the rest of that day because I get drained. My energy is put into like an hour and then I'm out of commission for the rest of the day. That's unfortunate, but it's just how it is. So I mean, and I applied for like a job. I'm trying to get a job right now, so we will see what I have built up, for what energy I have for the upcoming videos I have planned. The next video I have is Minthy's redesign. It's halfway done. I finished the line art. Listen, that video is gonna take me so long to do, not only because of the actual like redesign, but the like recording and like me speaking and then editing. That's gonna take me 5 years, so like please be patient. It's coming. I'm almost done with it. Well, I can't lie. I'm working on it actively, so please be patient. It'll be done eventually. Okay. Objective number 2. Wait, 2? Is that? I've lost track. Okay. Objective number whatever. I'm already lost. I've already been lost. I'm lost. Okay. Lore Olympus. The thing I decided to build my channel on. Do I regret it? We'll see. I don't want this to be a Lore Olympus channel. I really don't want that because one, I don't even like Lore Olympus, man. Like I like the concept and I've already said everything I like in my past video, so I'm not gonna repeat everything. But I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate that comic so much. It's become like a meme within my friend group that I hate it with a burning passion. Every time I see that freaking every time I see the physical like book version in my local Walmart, when I go to look at the books, I have like a visceral reaction. Like I have to back away 5 yards because I hate this comic so much. That is where I am right now though. Before, one of the reasons besides me just being lazy, that I haven't like had one of the reasons besides me being lazy for me not like posting a video or working on a video is because my opinion on Lore Olympus has definitely like flip-flopped Like, I've gone from like thinking like, why am I hating on this comic so much? Like, does it even matter? What am I doing with my life? Is this where I've gone? To like hating it with a burning passion and being so passionate about hating it. And that's how I usually that's how I usually like get the progress I do, is from hating on it so much, which is good for y'all because y'all get content. But for me, I question why I put so much energy into something that I actively just don't enjoy and don't like. And then I think, who am I to hate on something? Like, am I a writer? No. Am I a professional artist? Absolutely not. So who am I to trash on this comic when I have nothing, when I haven't even achieved anything as like great as like coming up with a comic. But here's where I'm at now. The comic makes money. I believe it's Webtoon's like #1 comic. Like, I think that's like #1 comic. #2, it's not like an indie comic anymore. Like, it's a part of this big corporation that makes money off of its creators. I do not care if I hurt a corporation's feelings, nor do I care if I hurt Rachel's feelings. She's never gonna see my video, so like, who gives a shit, you know? I've already stated that I literally don't care what people like, as long as it's not like actively hurting anyone. Like, do what you want, like what you want, it doesn't matter. Like, I have a bunch of stuff that I love with like my whole heart, and if anybody like insulted it or like made fun of it, I would like collapse and pass away. Like I'm one of those people. But stay with me. But I do believe that people also have the right to like hate on whatever they want, within good reason, obviously. If they're just like bullying, then that's not okay. But I have seen valid criticisms of Lore Olympus and valid takes, I guess, on it, and why it's just like god awful. And I thought it was god awful like at the beginning. Well, that's not true. Okay. Let me explain myself. When I first read the comic, when it just came out, it like had just barely come out. Actually, no, you know how I got introduced to the comic? It's from Emery Chu. That's how my journey began, because she uploaded a comic. I think Webtoon sponsored her or like reached out to her or something, and she read Lore Olympus, and then she had to then infect my brain with it as well. So I blame Emery Chu for infecting my brain with Lore Olympus. Okay, because at the time, when did it come out? Hold on, I need to check the date. 2018. How old was I? Not me having to do the math on how old I was in 2018. I was 12. I was 12 years old in 2018. Now, when did I start reading it? So I was 13. Okay. I've done the math. I was 13 when I watched that video, Emery Chu's video about Lore Olympus, and I was 13 when I started reading the comic. #1, I should not have been reading Lore Olympus when I was 13 years old. Okay? That's like the first thing, because clearly. #2, it was a lot different back then. Like, Lore Olympus was just like a cute little office romance, you know? But like, I don't remember when I started not liking it. At the beginning, I loved it. I thought it was really good. It had like, I was super obsessed with Greek mythology, still am, but like not to the extent I was back then. I was like extremely obsessed with Greek mythology. I was trying to learn all I could, so I already had like previous knowledge of everything. Or of, okay, I don't want to say like, oh, I knew everything. I had like previous knowledge of some myths and whatnot. So I had previous knowledge of everything. So when I saw all the changes they made, I was like, I don't think I like that. But that was just a 13-year-old being stupid, okay? Now I don't really care if anyone changes anything when regarding to Greek mythology, because it's Greek mythology. There's like no definite like lore, I suppose. Well, I mean, there usually is. There's like the building blocks, and like that usually stays the same, but everything else like shifts and changes, you know? I don't know when I specifically started like not liking Lore Olympus as much as like a 13-year-old could hate something. I believe it was like, I don't know, okay? But I got bored. I got bored very, very quickly. So I stopped reading it. As a 13-year-old with like no attention span would, I just stopped reading it because I got bored and I didn't care anymore. And I got pissed off because of all the things they changed. Stupid reason for me to like drop it, but like, you know. Years later, however, I start seeing like video essays and critiques about it. And I was like, that is interesting. Let me read it for myself. Dear Lord. If I was recording like my face right now, you don't even know. Because, good God, I started reading the comic. Why does nothing make any sense? Please. Why do we get introduced to plot points and then drop it and then never come back to it? How long has the comic been out? 5 years? Has it been 5 years? Do you know what else has been out for like at least 5 years and has not finished? Yandere Simulator. Enough is okay, those two things are nothing alike, but enough said. Like, you know what I mean? Dear God, how does it take, like, okay, let me try to be nice. Let me try to play devil's advocate real quick, okay? It takes forever to finish a comic. Yeah, and it's play that one clip, that one TikTok audio.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that.
9/11. 9/11.
It takes forever to finish a comic, obviously, because you have to draw everything, and drawing takes forever, especially like in a comic. And Lore Olympus back then had really good art, and you could see the time and effort, keyword effort put into it, and all the passion and love that was like written in the little pixels. Now what do we have? What do we have now? Color. We don't even have glowing, like the gods used to glow, the color used to pop, it was so vibrant, all the colors like mixed together. We don't have that anymore. Dull. That's the word I was looking for. Everything is so dull. There's no life anymore. There's no passion. There's no effort anymore. If you go to like the first couple chapters of Lore Olympus, the art is stunning. Is it like still stiff and stuff? Yeah, but that's like part of the charm, okay? That's part of the appeal. Like the colors are beautiful. The settings, the backgrounds had effort. You could tell where everyone was. Like everybody had like a purpose in the comic, and everything made sense. Well, okay, let me calm down. I'm praising a little too much. It wasn't like that deep, but you could see that Rachel cared. You could see she cared about it. When it dropped off, I don't know. I'm not one to do like a whole deep dive. Maybe I should. No, we're not doing that. But I don't know when it dropped off, but it did. It dropped off. I don't want to say it was after the trial. It was definitely before the trial. I would say it was before the trial arc. So I don't know. If someone wants to like put in like fucking when the comic dropped off, when everyone just gave up, let me know. Like in the comment, like the giving up arc for Rachel. But like if you go to like the first couple episodes and then you read the newest episodes, what have we done? Where are we currently? I want to know, because I know I said I like the art, because I do, like, I don't hate it, but good God, how we fallen from grace. we started at the top and now we're at the bottom. How does that happen? It's like a roller coaster, you know? Except the roller coaster was at the top and now we're at the bottom and sad and alone and scared, you know? It's no secret that the pacing in Lore Olympus is its biggest, besides the art. Let's pretend that like fucking Leonardo da Vinci rose from the grave and painted every single frame and panel in Lore Olympus, okay? Imagine that. Other than the art, the new art anyway, the biggest problem with Lore Olympus is its pacing. Good God, its pace. Hell, like how long did I say it was? 5 years? It's been 5 years. And what? Why has it taken 5 years to get from point A to point B? Because Rachel introduces characters and plots that don't need to be introduced. Like I don't care. I do not care. I don't care about Aphrodite and Hephaestus and Ares and what the fuck they got going on. I don't care about Eros and Psyche and what they got. I don't care. I don't have the mental capacity to care about all the 50 plot points that Rachel wants to shove down my fucking corneas, okay? Now, the reason I say this is because how we started. How I started Lore Olympus was just Hades and Persephone. Like, that was it. It was just about them and their story and, like, their little cute office romance. But then we started getting, like, this god, and this god, and this god, and this god, and these people's relationship, and what they've got going on. I don't care! I don't care! The plot is big enough. If this was, like, a folder, it would be, like, it would be like pressing up at the seams, ready to explode everywhere. We don't need this much stuff. Now, let's try to get a little passionate. Let me try to calm down. The pacing, awful. I believe like Hades and Persephone know each other for like 2 weeks, and then like they fall in love, but like it was actually like 100 episodes. I don't know the actual pacing, but like in actual like Lore Olympus time, everything goes by super fast. But for us, it's like walking and like trudging across a goddamn desert, wanting water for something, any kind of plot progression to happen, when these like 3 doofuses are like having their own, like, I don't care. We want water, but we can't see it anywhere because we're too busy seeing Persephone shop for like the 7th time. I don't care about Persephone shopping. Oh, I don't care about Persephone's materialism, even though she's not a materialistic character. Well, no, she is now. She wasn't before. Oh. Okay. Rant done. Let me like get into it though. So I know it doesn't sound like it now, but I used to like flip-flop, where I was working on the Minthy video and I was like, do I really care that much? Clearly I do now. But back then I was like, do I really care that much about Lore Olympus? Like, enough to make my whole channel about it? Which also, I don't, like I said before, I don't want this to be a Lore Olympus channel. Is it gonna have Lore Olympus stuff in it? Yes, but I want to do other stuff with my channel. But as of right now, it is a Lore Olympus channel. But what pissed me off? What was my last straw, you ask? What was my breaking point? What was the point in time where I realized, no, I can't like this comic anymore? Like, what have we done? Where have we gone? I wrote it down. Is episode 245. Now, I have it pulled up on my cellular device because I knew it was something I wanted to talk to in depth about, because it pissed me the hell off. Why, you may ask? Why was this particular episode my breaking point? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Also, if you can hear like crunching and stuff in the background, my cat is eating his food. Do not bother. Alright, episode 245. Let's go through this journey together. Let's do a nice little, let's do a little reading together. You know, group therapy, dare I say it. Okay, so I don't know how well, I guess we'll see. If you don't care, there's a timestamp. Oh, now he's on the bed. If you hear like jingling or meowing or whatever, it's my cat, okay? Don't judge him. But we start off with seeing what's the bitch's name?
Leuke.
I say La Lucy.
Lycos.
Okay, that's not the right name either. Okay, I'm gonna say La Lucy. If that's not La Lucy, if that's not how you pronounce her name, I don't know how you. I don't know how it is. That's how I'm gonna say it. Don't judge me. So it opens up with Minthy replacement wannabe waking up from her slumber and seeing a little chicken, right? How did the chicken get in my room? Exactly. Who knows? That's the intrigue. That's what we're trying to figure out. Then she gets up. It takes like 50 panels. I'm just kidding. But she gets up. She sees snakes. Ooh, jump scare. And then this panel. I made a meme. Hopefully I saved it. I'll show it up because I made that meme. I didn't share it anywhere. I don't think I did. I didn't share it anywhere. But I'll share it with you all now. Because enough said. Enough said. That's all my words I have for that one panel. Because I don't know why Lore Olympus does comedy so awful. Like, can anyone answer that to me? Why is Lore Olympus so bad at comedy? Even with like comedic panels. We have never, ever in the 245 episodes so far in Lore Olympus, them do this like wiggly, gummy arms and legs. We've never seen that before. Not ever. We've seen badly drawn panels for comedy before, and honestly, those don't bother me. But like for this, I don't know why that pissed me off so much, but it did, because I was like, we have never seen this attempt, like this comedic bending of arms before. And then she runs into, what is that, a fucking deer, a moose? I don't even know what that is. I think it's a deer, but deer horns don't look like that, or deer antlers don't look like that. Whatever. And then like a little horse shows up, a two-headed horse, and then Lucy's going no 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 no, and then she's screaming. I actually quite like that panel. I don't know why. I don't know why I like that panel of her just like yelling. Maybe because I don't know. It looks like soft and like airbrushed and nice. But that's the only panel I like. Trust me. And then we have these like 3 individual panels of Persephone. And then, okay, so Persephone broke into this bitch's house. I have a problem with that. Now, is Lucy a home wrecker? Yes. Did she? Okay, she didn't successfully wreck the home, but she wanted to be a home wrecker. Is that incorrect and wrong and morally bad? Yes, okay, it is. I'm not trying to defend my girl here. In actual Greek mythology, Lucy and Hades were like fucking, and Persephone didn't like that, so she turned into a tree. That's it. If I'm wrong, I will like put a little subtitle thing in here. But if I like missed something or whatever, I don't have the energy to go back into like my deep knowledge of Greek mythology right now. And then Persephone is wearing this like weird dress. I think it was trying to give 1950s. I'll try to put up like a dress or like an illustration of I save a lot of like 1950s illustrations of like clothing and stuff in my Pinterest, so I'll try to pull one up. What I think they were trying to give, it didn't give what it was supposed to give. Actually, it didn't deliver at all. Where's my package? It's not here. My package is lost, and it was not given to me. So there's that. The animal's drawn fine, I suppose. And then Persephone has this weird hairstyle where it's like stuck to the back of her neck. Right. I forgot my original point of like bringing up the Lucy being a homewrecker. So that's wrong, right? She was trying to wreck the home. The home was not wrecked, but like she was trying to wreck it. Wrong. Bad. You know, slap her on the wrist. Bad. But But the gods are, how do I put this, like, racist. The gods are racist. Any objections? No? I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing the choir preach. No. Okay. The gods are racist. Persephone she hasn't portrayed like overt racism towards nymphs, but it's there. It's there, you know. Nymphs are like an oppressed group in Lore Olympus society, so her like breaking in to this like to this girl's home when all the nymphs we've seen so far have been treated like absolute garbage. I don't like it. Also, I don't like Persephone. She's like a she's a big 1%er. She 1% represent. You know? That's Persephone. 1% represent. That Brandon Rogers like meme, that's her. Literally. She's also like a trust fund baby. Persephone's supposed to like love nymphs or like whatever, I think. Never seen that from her. But like nymphs have been treated god-awful by gods, so I'm inclined to not give a shit on what Persephone's plight is with her. What the fuck? Okay, I don't remember this line. Hades, I'm sure you're familiar, tall, dark, and so handsome that gazing upon him feels like a sin. No one cares about you like fucking... Okay, I can't say that. I can't say that. Let me try to be nice. She's literally like writing her fucking husband right now. Hades isn't a good person. I will try to save it for my Hades video. After Minthy is gonna be Hades, I will save it for my Hades video. But Hades is a bad person that I do not care about. Besides all the obvious characters, he is the worst character in Lore Olympus. He is my least favorite character ever in Lore Olympus. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay. I don't know. It's just animals in your house. Oh, okay. They're destroying like her furniture and stuff, which is bad because I don't know like this girl's salary or anything, but you know. Okay, and this panel, ugly, bad. Just the way Persephone like presents herself in this episode is out of you know what? I was gonna say out of character. It's not. Persephone's been a bitch. She will be a bitch. She will bitch more and more as the comic goes on. She's mean. Persephone's just a mean girl. Yeah, she was mean to Minthy, and now since she can't be mean to Minthy anymore, she's being mean to Lucy. See, I think they were trying to portray her. The thing is, they thought they ate with this. Like, they thought they cleared the plate, but they just truly did not. And it's embarrassing. This is embarrassing. There we go. Embarrassing. Like, you can't... Persephone's supposed to be like a girl boss. Okay, she already secured the bag. She married Hades. Which I have, you know what? We're not gonna talk about it because this video is already long enough. But she already secured the bag. So why does she give a shit on this random girl who like tried to hit on her husband? You know what real character development would be? Of her not giving a shit. Of her not caring. That's like maturing. She's like 30 now. She's not 20 anymore. That's real character development. Her not giving a shit about this random lady hurling with her husband. She's secure in her relationship. Here's just a few more panels that I personally think are ugly. And then, see, when the exchange ended, I stopped giving a shit. I did not. I didn't even read the rest of this episode. So, yeah. Thank you for going on this journey with me. But that was when I fell off. that was my last straw. That was when I said no. No. I can't do it anymore. And I have not read, actually no, that's a lie. I think I read like Demeter going to therapy, but I like barely read it. I was very checked out. I don't care anymore. I'm not reading anymore. Am I still subscribed? Yes. I'm planning on like eventually one day in the far, far future reading Lore Olympus from like start to finish when it's finished. When that will be, who knows. But yeah, after I read that episode, I didn't give up, but I was just like, why? I was just like thinking like, clearly the people making this, okay, I can't say that. Clearly Rachel doesn't care about Lore Olympus anymore. She's checked out. Like, she's gone. I don't know where she is. She's not here. So I was like, why should I? If she doesn't give a shit about this comic, why should I? And then I came to the conclusion I don't give a shit about Lore Olympus. But it had potential. It had potential, and I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. Well, it had potential. Some of the plot points of the comic and some of the ideas it had were good, I guess. Okay, now I'm just jaded. Can you hear how jaded I am? But yeah, it was, some of the stuff had potential and I liked it. Dare I say it, I liked it. So I'm still gonna continue with my redesigning Lore Olympus series. Besides, I'm already like 50% done with like the core 4 of what I wanted to do. Might as well finish it. So Minty's next. Then it'll be Hades, and then after that, who knows? I might take a break from doing Lore Olympus content because she's draining me. Oh, she's draining me. I have a couple ideas for like some, dare I say, animatics, or just some other stuff I might want to redesign, just other stuff I want to do. I do have, and then maybe, I might take a break. That's what I'm saying. I might take a Lore Olympus break, but I also have a lot of ideas for other redesigns in Lore Olympus that I want to do. But yeah, those aren't probably going to be as in-depth as like my Demeter or Persephone ones are. I'll probably just like say what the fuck I don't like about their character, what I don't like about their design, and then just like get onto it, you know? But yeah. So, what's the conclusion? Like I said, I don't give a shit about Lore Olympus. I don't care what happens to it. I'm just gonna mentally log myself out of anything that happens, any other episodes that come out. I might read it when it's done, but, you know, I don't care anymore. I don't care to keep up with it anymore. I might go back and read a little bit of it for my Mythy and Hades video. But other than that, I'm done. You know? Like, it's just there to make money at this point, and I'm giving it to them by, like, interacting with everything and, like, you know? And there's other problems with the comic besides, like, just the pacing and the effort being put into it. Obviously, like, there's, like, artists working on it. And get that bag, you know, honestly. Don't listen to me. Work. Get your money. Don't ignore me, you know? I'm just a person. I'm just a loser on the internet. But, yeah. That episode 245 hurt my productivity. But I'm back now. Will it be forever until the Mythy video comes out? Yes. But, I'm gonna try to be more productive, you know? So, I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. Sorry, I was bitter in this video. I was, very negative. But, oh yeah, one more thing. that one like big video, like that remake video I talked about making my last video, I'm not gonna do that. I rewatched my other videos. I think I said all I needed to say. And I think I said all I needed to say in this video too. Am I still gonna keep bitching and complaining in my next videos? Yes. But I've said my piece. I've said my piece, and that's it. Thank you to all the people who watched my other video and then subscribed to my channel. As of right now, my Persephone video has 100 or 200 2.5k views and 119 likes. Thank you everyone who decided to watch that, even though it was just a shitty teenager doing her shitty things. And then my Demeter video has 2.1k views and 116 likes. Thank you everyone who decided to support me and subscribe to my god-awful channel. Currently we are at 109 subscribers. Yay! Thank you everyone who decided to subscribe to my channel, who saw that and decided, yeah, I want more of that. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you, even though I was very negative in this video. Hopefully y'all can stand my bitterness. Oh, see, he's had enough as well, and I've talked for long enough. So like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram if you want to. I have not posted for a very long time. I'm not gonna link it, but you can follow my Tumblr if you want to. I plan on posting just random shit on my Tumblr. I kind of want to get into Tumblr, or into posting into my Tumblr again. I think that's it. Have a lovely day.